Welcome to One Body, and here we start our exercise program with a good warm-up. So I want you to take your feet slightly apart. How much is slightly? About a fist and a half, so we're in line with the hips. Chest lifted, tailbone tucked under, and in that position just pop your hands on your lower belly and take a deep breath into it. Breathe out, gently engage the core just by engaging that pelvic floor, and we're in a great position to start. So just take the hands down to the side. We're going to have the thumbs facing forwards. I'm going to turn to show you, and in that position we're going to take both hands all the way up in the air, right the way around, reach as far back behind you as you can, and at that point turn the hands, bring the little fingers forward and the palms facing out, and then take it back round again, right at the end point, reach round and bring the thumbs forward, maintaining all the time that tailbone tuck under, that top of the chest is reaching towards the ceiling. We're going to do two more, so nice long reach. This one's really working through the ball and socket joint in the shoulder, so we're just getting a little bit more mobility there, and just going through your end range one more time. And then from there, take your hands back down to that belly, take a deep breath in and breathe out and bring one heel off the floor. Did the hip hike? Did it stay down? Change to the other side. Deep breath in, breathe out, lift the other heel in the air. So keep feeling that belly, engage with that pelvic floor engagement as we lift. I'm going to turn around to show you. So in this position, you can pop your hands on your hips if it helps, just to keep the hips in a nice line. So we're literally just lifting the heel. You'll probably feel as you're lifting the heel on the standing leg, you're going to really feel the glute engage, and as you lift the other heel, the other glute engages. If you feel confident and stable, bring one knee into the air, and again, pushing through the heel, lift out of the chest and out of the hip, and then push back down. So we've got 4 more of these little knee lifts. If you need to, you can hold on to something. Don't be afraid to grab a chair, grab a wall, and 2 more times, nice and strong. Good, 1 more time. Fantastic. I'm going to turn again so you can see this time we're going to bring a heel to bum. So opposite action, curling the leg behind, keeping that tailbone tucked under, keeping that chest lifted. So we maintain this neutral spine throughout. Just warming up behind the hamstring there, the back of the leg. 2 to go on this one. And 1 more time. Brilliant. Now from there we're going to see if we can take that knee into the air. Engage the core, engage the glute. Again, don't be afraid to hold on to something. Take the knee out and see if you can push the heel back to bring the knee up and round. So we're working through the ball and socket joint in that hip, nice and strong. Just a couple more so you can really feel that full range of movement, just like we did in the shoulders. 1 more time. Brilliant. And then pop that foot on the floor, engage that glute, engage your core, and bring the other knee up in the air. Keep that strong as you take the knee round, pushing that heel away, and then back to the front. Good. And again, nice and strong, pushing away, and bring it back round. Just 2 more on this side. Pushing that heel away, engaging the glute as you do. 1 more time. Wonderful, and then relax down on the floor. So we're going to again go back to that hip distance apart stance. We're going to soften the knees, tuck the tailbone under, chest lifted, and this time I want you to feel like you're really gently pulling the knees in line with the ankles. You'll feel like you're pulling your floor apart. From that position, we're going to engage the core, send the tailbone down towards the floor, and you can see we're not going very far. We're making sure that that chest is lifted, the top of the head is well away from the tailbone. Once you're in this position, engage the glutes, engage the core, pushing through the heels, we're coming back to stand. So it's only a small squat, but the knees are not dropping too far forward. Have a look down. Can you see your toes still? Are we engaging the glutes as we're coming up to stand? So nice and strong. You'll feel possibly a little bit more strength in the outer hip because that's stabilizing you as you do the move. 2 more times. And 1 more time. So these legs are getting a little bit warmer now. We're going to bring the feet a little bit narrower, soften the knees, chest lifted, tailbone tucked under, and literally send the tailbone back to wherever's behind you, top of the head towards whatever's in front of you, and then squeeze the glutes, engage the core, and we're going to come up slowly with the chest leading. So we make sure we engage the core to keep that neutral spine as we go up and down. Nice and strong. You can see we're going nice and slow just to warm every function before we start the exercise program. Breathe in at the top, breathe out as you go down. And all the way up, keep breathing out and then take a deep breath in. 2 to go. Hopefully you can feel that right through the back of the legs. It's a nice stretch in your back as well if you've had a struggling day, sat down in the car. One more time. Brilliant. Now in that position, we're literally going to send the right leg back, and if you feel comfortable, tuck the tailbone under, chest lifted, and we're going to do a little bend in the legs, come back up, and then step together. Take the left leg back, and again, just get your balance, tuck your tailbone under, and again, staying really strong in that front leg. You can see that the front knee is staying right above the ankle on this one. So you'll possibly feel like you're leaning, you're taking your body weight back. If you think about the bottom going well away from that front knee, we're going into a little lunge. Again, if that feels really unstable for you, please hold on to a chair, hold on to a wall, and that way you can start to bring the strength back into those legs as we warm up an action that we'll definitely be doing in the exercise program. Now, maybe 2 more times. And 1 more time. Actually, last one. Let's even it up. Brilliant, and then step back together. Good. Now in that position, hands on the hips, and let's step the leg out to the side. So we're stepping out and stepping out. And again, tuck the tailbone under, keep that chest lifted so the shoulders stay back and down. And if you're feeling balanced, let's take the leg out to the side. So we're really pushing it into the air, pushing down on the standing leg. So we've got the glute engaged and we've got the core engaged. And we can feel that that body's really starting to warm up now. We're really getting these outer hips to come to life and keeping us really balanced. 4 more times. Now at the same time, take the arms out to the side so we can really start to get the arms moving as well. 2 to go. Brilliant. And I think we're good to go.